Welcome to my channel, Reflections, one more time. This is the section of the spiritual senses. And now we'll reflect about the flavor of God. The five senses of our body are tools that we have learned how to handle since we have born. These senses provide to us information about reality that we know, and it is key for our development as human beings in all the aspects of our life. Among all these senses, the sense of taste provides information about everything we eat and drink. It is like a filter, I would say, in some way, and thanks to this, we are able to store in our memory the million flavors that we have taken during our life. I'm always wondered how our emotions and experiences are connected with many of these flavors. Therefore, when we try certain flavors afterwards that we tried before, somehow they bring us memories with emotions within that perhaps we have forgotten. Actually, the good taste of the food is strongly attached to those good memories. Everyone and you have that experience already. Since the beginning of our church, many fathers of the church and spiritual masters have mentioned that the senses of our body have its spiritual twins. Thus, the sense of spiritual taste has a similar behavior as a corporal sense of taste, but in a spiritual way. So, if we can feel the love in such food that someone cooked for us, how much more can we feel the love of God through His subtle gestures? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Back in the 12th century, a Franciscan friar in England, Alexander of Hales, wrote an interesting quote about the taste of God. He said, "There is a science of God that moves the affection to goodness. This perfects the soul according to the affections, by moving it to the good through fear and love. The operative sensation here is not vision, but taste. Tasted knowledge born of experience." In a way, the flavor of God is intimately associated with affection through a strong experience of goodness. And when we try that flavor, we're capable to understand many spiritual things with certainty. This is one of the unforgettable experiences of God that embraces. The experience of spiritual appetite increases when we get closer to the mysteries of God. And it is something that you never forget, ever. Sometimes are strong, sometimes are subtle, but they always rest in our memory. After a while, we forget some of those things, maybe, because many reasons, who knows. But when we make silence in our life, when we stop for a moment to reflect in these mysteries, when we do an action of love for others, when we make a sacrifice, or when the Lord just decides to stretch out His hand and touch our heart, your heart, then when we feel the flavor of God along with all those beautiful memories, then it comes again to life. Think about this for a moment. Maybe tasting the delights of God are closer than you think. Well, I hope you enjoy this reflection, and don't forget to write some commentaries below, and click the bell as well. Well, God bless you, and goodbye. See you in the next video.